For my lesson plan, I will be teaching students how to put fractions on a number line. Before they do this assignment, they will practice the fraction strips assignment, where they will see where the fraction comes from and how the fraction breaks down. Then I will have them watch a video that is similar to this assignment, just showing them where the fraction comes from on the number line. By doing this assignment, I will motivate them by walking around the classroom as we do it, and when they get the answer correct, I will give them a tally mark. And at the end of the assignment, whoever has the most tally marks will get the chosen reward that they choose at the beginning. So I first will ask them to mark 1/2 on the number line, and they will have a paper clip and put it over the correct place on the number line. Then I will ask them to represent 1/4 and 3/4. From there, I can keep going, asking them to represent 1/8. 1/4 would equal out to 2/8, 3/8, and so on. As they do this, they would be moving the paper clip, and this round would just be for practice. They would not be getting tally marks. It's just to help them get familiar with the assignment. So then we would move on to a number line with 0 through 2. I will first ask them to represent, of course, where the 0 would go and where the 2 would go on the far right end. Then they would place the 1 in the middle. We would go about like we did the first number line, the 0 through 1, and they would be marking where 1/4 would be 1/2 and 3/4, and then of course from the 1 and 1/4, 1 and 1/2, and 1 and 3/4. They will still be moving the paper clip, and for this assignment, or this time, they would be getting the tally marks for the rewards. The more familiar they got with this, I would make it a little bit harder by making them simplify fractions, such as 2/4. They would move the paper clip to the 1/2, or such as 1/8, where they would have to simplify that and see that it would go to the 1 and 1/4 section. So from then on, of course, I would be walking around again and giving them tally marks, and I would make it harder by making them represent where 1/3 would be on the number line. So the 1/3 would be about right here, and 2/3 would be about here. So again, they would be asked to move that and then move the paper clip wherever it should be. They would be given tally marks, and then we would move on to giving them to represent such as 2/6, again, 1/3, or 8/6, which would be 1 and 1/3, which would be right about here. This will help the students develop a better concept of fractions and the value of fractions, and it will motivate them to pay more attention and really participate in the assignment, again, because of the reward that they would be given at the end.